Okay, and have you got any advice to people? Like, you weren't going to take these dogs, but you did.
Everybody wants the perfect, cutest little dog for sure. Um, these dogs, well, I've had them maybe 3 years now, and they were, again, it's estimate, but at least 11 and 12, maybe even 12 and 13. So they're in their last years as well. Though Chihuahuas do live a long time. When I first got them, I was thinking, oh, I hope it's not that long. But from what I understand from watching a couple of TV shows on dogs, that dogs who have been through trauma, like Baby or Big Boy and Candy, it can take 2 or 3 and sometimes even more years for them to get over the trauma. The last 2 Chihuahuas I got were so stressed, I didn't even know that they could bark for a year. They didn't make a sound. They
Wow.
were in that kind of pain.
Oh,
And now, this many years later, and Big Boy couldn't even put his foot up. He could put one foot up on one stair, and that was it. Now he's up and down the stairs like a show off. Um, but it takes time, and it takes time for you as well. So
yeah,
you all have to just let your personalities intermingle, because it does take them a long time before you know who they are. They are very hidden if they've been hurt.
right. They're
So
just
they're not perfect when you get them, but boy, I tell you, and they'll never be perfect, but are they grateful and loving and
mhm.
loyal? It's,
Right. So you recommend, like, I mean, getting an older dog. If you can rescue an older dog, do it. Is that what your advice would be?
yeah, it depends on your circumstances.
Right.
Obviously, you have 4 or 5 little kids in the house or whatever, it's not the right time for you or your children. That's when you need a peppy Murphy type dog, right?
Right.
Who wants to play all day and is not afraid.
Right.
But if you're a position like myself, a single woman who has time, and you can devote a bit of time and let them have 5 or 6 happy years, it's very, very gratifying.
Right.
There's nothing sad about it. I mean, it's sad, of course, when you lose something you love,
Right. Yeah.
but it feels good that they were comfortable and happy.
Right.
It makes you happy. It makes me happy.
Well, sure, because they give back. I mean, it's the unconditional love that they give.
Mhm.
It's just so rewarding. Yeah, any little thing you do.
So that, if I have advice, don't be afraid of dogs that don't appear to be perfect, because they will be perfect, if or not perfect, but they will be wonderful if you give them a wonderful life. They adapt to that very quickly.
Awesome. Appreciate.
Yeah,
Well, that is a very nice story about Babe, and I have met Babe.
you
I
did.
many times.
And she marched around your place like she owned it
I
too.
know, she's like, "Well, I guess I own this place now too. If my mom's here, I own it."
She was the boss.
She was the boss. She was the, what do they call, the patriarch.
Whatever. She just had an attitude, and we all loved it.
Yes, absolutely. Well, that's so good. Thank you very much for telling your story.